making a group of 5 all together, it will not be happening like that we thought initially. But once we started exchanging, and it was moving in our thought process also worked in a proper way. So finally it come to.
Did you apply any strategy? You told me, no?
Sir, we haven't applied any strategy. We just making all the pairs here and there.
Okay.
One by one, I exchange one here.
Okay.
Then one there.
Okay.
Then, collects 2 pieces from that
Right.
only. But
Now, suppose I tell you.
नहीं किया कोई strategy
Yes.
पहले से.
So, what is the learning from here? Because what happened is that you cannot do anything, you cannot communicate, you can only give, and someone should take it. If they do not take it, they can reject also. Anyone rejected his piece or someone's piece? No one rejected. That means people were, interested in your communication,
Yes.
and they had a trust in you.
Yes.
Okay. Otherwise, normally people will say, no, I don't want, because मेरा square तो बन चुका है या बन रहा है.
Everyone has accepted.
Okay, accepted. So that trust factor is there. Okay. Then, but how did you feel yourself that when you are talking about I cannot communicate, I cannot look at him, but I can only give the piece.
Because we are concentrating only preparing our.
Yes. Yes.
But
We are
we were able to
concentrating
see, sir, how
okay.
the progress of the other member.
But do you feel it would have been better if I had told you, yes, you can communicate with the person, you can talk to him, and you can tell him what is to be done?
But then it may be delayed.
Very easy.
Okay, why?
That very हाँ जल्दी होता है.
जल्दी होता
कह
था.
सकते हैं.
Okay. So how you can connect it to your organization?
There should be effective communication among the.
Right. Many times what happens, the person who needs your help, okay, cannot ask you for it in your team because of many things. Okay, he might feel shy, he or she, or he might have his own ego, or it may be also felt by him that if I ask for some help, I might be looked down upon by my colleagues, seniors. Okay, so that fear will be there. So that is what you have to identify who is in my team, who needs my help, and you should go ahead and give him the help.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That is how it is. But then that person can also tell you, yes, I will take your help, or he can deny you that I don't want your help. So that is called as trust building, which you did not have. I mean, you had a trust building over, you had trust. So people had trust in you when you gave the square, right? Yes. Okay. So this is what it is, what you could find from a winning team. Okay. People who have done the, squares, 5 squares in that time limit. So there is a time limit also, right?
Yes.
Within the time, were you aware that you could finish it in a time limit?
No.
No.
We were not.
Initially,
But you
we
struggled.
were not. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
So that is the resource constraint in your organization, also in your team. Okay. Many times you are against a deadline which you cannot defer. You have to finish your work or task in that deadline only.
Yes.
So you have to look into that angle also. Within that deadline, who are the members who are really supportive? Who are the members who did not achieve? See, there are some people who might achieve that my square, मेरा square तो हो गया. अब मुझे क्या लेना देना? मैं तो जीत गया, मैंने तो कर लिया. But नहीं, हमारा टीम तो जीता नहीं है. It is like our 11 players in cricket. When they play, the fast bowler says, मैंने तो fast bowling डाल के बहुत सब wicket ले लिया. अब वो बैट्समैन ने नहीं किया तो मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? ऐसा नहीं होता है, right? So that is how it is. He has to make sure that all of us, all 11 are in sync. Similarly here also. Okay. So this is about people who are having winning. Now we look at people who could not complete. Okay. I'm not saying that they have lost, but basically they could not complete. Okay. We'll come to that. We'll come to each one. Now this group, first we'll ask the observers. Okay. What about the observers? Oh, Mr. Observer चला गया. Please आ जाइए. You cannot escape. I told you, observer are the best. Okay. आप इंग्लिश में, हिंदी में, मराठी में या कोई भी लैंग्वेज में बोल सकते हो. There is no issue. Okay. Language is not a barrier. हाँ, एक मिनट. Let us listen to them. Yeah.
मेरा वो ग्रुप था उधर बताओ.
अच्छा. Okay. चलेगा. आप इधर. Who are the observer here? Okay.
Because we observed that
One second. Yeah.
that lack of coordination.
Okay.
And once completed, then he don't bother for the others.
Like who? You can point out. No problem, because it's a game.
Because all 4 has been completed, but he was struggling.
Okay. Yes. Now we'll ask him. How did you feel when you were struggling in the group?
I required support from others. I was expecting support.
Because you cannot ask for it, right?
Yes.
I have told you that is the rule. They can only give you the square. Okay. See, so did you feel good about it? Or how did you feel?
Not good, but other members will help. Then it would be
Yes, because
early.
see what happens in a team also. Okay, believe me, there are some people who require your help, but they are desperate. They cannot ask for it because of several reasons, and that will cause some type of performance. What do you call issues with that person? That person may not have performance issues, but he has something called as a behavioral issue. But that is reflected in his performance. Okay, he is very good in his own domain. Okay, he is expert, but because of certain reasons, because of certain communication, miscommunication, he cannot ask for it. Okay, but there are people in the team. That's why you are saying, na, we are a team. हम 5 लोग हैं, एक मुट्ठी है, right? We are 5. So you have to be like that. So other people when they say, ma'am, you finished your अभी तक आपका वो सबसे पहले बन गया. Okay.
सबसे पहले नहीं बना, मैं थर्ड नंबर पे बना.
Okay.
I was also struggling.
Okay.
After that I cannot speak na, so you are
Okay.
just reading
नहीं,
the
नहीं.
body language.
But you are giving the square. Anyone? You gave the
Extra
square.
score I gave them.
Okay.
We were suggesting each other.
Okay,
It is
but you
like
did not
that
give
I
him.
was sitting idle or
Okay.
something like that. We were
Let-
helping, but we cannot speak.
Okay.
So obviously we have that constraint
Right.
of not speaking. But
Okay.
we were coordinating.
Okay.
I don't think why they have not observed that we were coordinating. Everyone was trying to. Because
Okay.
see, once this is there, I was even giving. There was of no use. Na, at least
Okay.
one square was there.
Right.
So I guess the coordination was there, but something was missing. That we
Right.
accept. But I don't think there was lack of any coordination.
Actually, the rules of the game were such कि we हमको बोलना था नहीं.
Right. You can't talk.
हाँ और
Still we were passing each other the
सिर्फ हम पास कर सकते थे.
Yeah, you can only give,
we can only
and the person can only take or refuse to take. Anything you would like to add here?
Nothing, sir. Actually, all 4 have completed. He has not completed. So
Right.
we tried to exchange
Right.
blocks. Thereafter, actually, one square was not able to. We couldn't able to complete it.
Right. Okay. No problem. But a learning is there that homogeneously you will have to do it. Some strategy you have to adopt. Okay.
We tried with different pieces, but
Yes.
somehow we were not able to complete
Right.
all the
Communication
5
channels were
squares.
restricted.
Yes.
Had the communication channel restrictions were not there, we would have done.
Yes. Then you could have
by
done it.
speaking to each other, we could have done a strategy.
Right.
By counting this, if we go through ABCD, that kind of different strategy we
Yeah.
could have adopted.
Right. Right.
The
Exactly.
communication channels were restricted.
Right.
Only through eye contact also
Yes.
is not to be done with each other. Only we are supposed to see the table and understand that it
Yes.
gets restricted.
Restricted.
To put across our views or to understand the other person's view without seeing his face,
Right.
it's a bit not possible.
Exactly. See, these are the constraints. Okay, what he's talking about, which you might also feel in your team. Team will have constraints like this. Okay. Now, lack of communication, like people who are in remote teams. Okay, across the continents. Today you may not have across the continent, but you will have team across the continent shortly. Okay, all the banks are now moving internationally. So some team members will be in Australia, some will be in Germany, some will be in Japan, some will be in Middle East, some will be in India, in what you call Sri Lanka or some other place. So there also miscommunication will be a very big issue. So that is the reason why we are having this type of thing, so that you understand that in this constraint, okay, there will be some constraint of communication, there will be some constraint of distance, there will be some constraint of time zone, there will be many constraints. So these are some of the constraints from which you will be able to come out, okay, and that is also through a trust building, building a trust and trying to see that everyone has a collaborative effort. Okay, so thank you. So that is how it is. One more group will go here, or we have done this. अरे उसका हो गया. इनके साथ कौन था? Okay, what did you observe?
In the start, they are all in a sync. They work in a sync, and they are taking the square and giving the square hit without hesitation and without any hurdle.
Okay.
This group is working very sync, so they complete in time.
Okay.
But initially, in the first minute, they found out that one block is
Okay.
extra.
Right.
So they already carve out that box, that block.
So who finished first the square?
First finish in this one.
So what did he do after finishing the square? Your observation.
Started to help two others
How?
by permutation combination.
Okay, so he started sharing his piece. Okay, despite the fact that
in initial phase, sir gave all the blocks to others.
okay,
Because he saw that his blocks are fit with.
but others were taking the blocks.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so he was passing his blocks, so that is good. Okay, and despite the fact that you finished first, still you gave them. So other people took it. Okay, so the trust was there in this. Okay,
Trust is there, and
Okay.
team are working in a serious way.
okay. So you all came second, right? But they took a little more time, 2 minutes more.
No,
Okay,
sir, you disqualified first, na?
Okay. It was not disqualified. It is the square was not done properly. That's why you have to see the pieces should match. So a proper eye, control of whatever you are doing. At the same time, you have to observe more of what others are doing. The game is all about what my team members are doing rather than what I am doing. So then my team members, you come to know he has a square, okay, which is not complete. So I have a piece which I can give it to him. Let me see. So that is how you pass. And then that other person should say,
From the
yes,
beginning of the game.
right. Then it is good. Then it is good. Okay, yeah.
By opening the communication channel, within 2 minutes, sir got done.
Yeah, right. Exactly. See, when the situation is all hunky dory, everything is fine. Okay. When there is a change happening, when there is a chaos, that is the trying time for a team to stand together. Otherwise, everything is, very, all hypothetical conditions will not be okay, every time. There will be some chaos. Now see, during COVID, no one knew that you'll be working from home. But next time, if you have to work from home, if there is, so people will come to, they will come to know very fast. But there was a struggle, right?
Without speaking to each other,
Yes.
we are feeling it difficult to understand how should we re-strategize.
Yes, exactly.
Without speaking, to change the strategy, we are finding it difficult.
Yes, definitely.
Without